Hello everybody, and welcome to Joe's Barbecue House. My name is Joe, and today we're going to do a pork butt. I picked this thing up today. It's about a 9-pound pork butt that only cost me $26.72. That is a great deal, although it does expire today, but it is fresh, and we're going to smoke this pork butt hot and fast. We are going to be looking at temperatures of 350 degrees through the entire cook. We will be wrapping it right on the grates, and I'm hoping this turns out because this is the first time I have ever tried to do hot and fast with a pork butt. I've been following this company called Sweeetheat, and I bought one of each of their products to try out because I hear a lot of good things about them, a lot of good reviews. So we're going to use this bacon barbecue brew, the sweet St. Louis sauces, and the Sweeeheat Southern Barbecue Blend rub. Let's go ahead and apply the rub. This is the first time using Sweeeheat products, and I am dying to see the end results with this. This is a brand new container. Here I'm going to pop the seal off, and let's get this rub on. Before I started adding the rub to this chunk of meat, I did give it a smell test, and it smelled really good. I'm really impressed with the spices that they used in this rub. Once you're done applying the rub, just go ahead and put it back in the refrigerator. I'll be using the Weber Summit Charcoal Grilling Center. I'm using the Kingsford Blue Bag briquettes, and I have some hickory and pecan wood chunks. Let's go ahead and get our lighter cubes lit and get this pit up to temp. Again, we're looking for temperatures of 350 degrees throughout this entire cook. Once your coals are lit, we're going to go ahead and set the diffuser plate in, and then our drip pan, and now our rack. Once your grill gets up to 350 degrees, this white barrel and smoke should taper down to a thin layer of smoke. So while my pit is coming up to temperature, I'm going to kick back and enjoy me an ice cold brew. Now that our grill temperatures reach 350 degrees, let's go ahead and set this pork butt right in the center of the rack. Now set your timer for 2 hours, and we will come back and check the internal temps. Okay, our 2 hours is up, and this thing is looking really good. Nice color and everything. So let's take our temp gauge, and let's go ahead and get an internal temp rating and see where we're at. Alright, starting from the front, we are about 142. Let's go a little bit towards the center, 115. About 127, 124-ish. Let's see, we got about 151. So it looks like we're averaging temps about 143 across the board. Once this thing hits about 165 degrees, we are going to go ahead and wrap this in aluminum foil. Let's go ahead and set the timer for 20 minutes, and we'll come back and check. Okay, our 20 minutes is up. Let's go ahead and get an internal reading on this. So it looks like we're approximately 165 degrees. Here about 132. That can't be right. Well, maybe it is. Let's see here. We're sitting at 137, 140-ish, 170-ish. I think it's about time we wrap this thing, considering we are at 350 degrees. Go ahead and put your hot mitts on and grab you a couple sheets of heavy duty aluminum foil, and let's wrap this thing up real tight. After you're done wrapping, go ahead and set your timer for 1 hour. Alright, our 1 hour is up. So let's go ahead and get an internal temperature on this. So we are looking at about 175 degrees. I'll jump to 182, probably down a little far in the probe. Let's come towards the center a little bit, about 167, 68-ish. Okay, so we're at 171. So we're averaging about 170 to 180 degrees. Here we're looking for about 195 to 200 degrees or probe tender. So go ahead and set your timer for 20 minutes and we'll come back and check the internal temp. Okay, our 20 minutes is up. Let's get another internal temperature reading. And we're looking like we're sitting at about 194-ish, 197 there when I went a little deeper. Let's see, we have about 180-ish. And by the way, this probe is going through like butter, so I'm thinking that this thing is going to be pretty close to being wrapped. So 180, 190. Let's see, we got 203. Okay, so yeah, I think I want to give this an extra 10 minutes before we pull it off and wrap it in a towel with some extra aluminum foil. So go ahead and set your timer for 10 minutes and we'll come back and check. Our 10 minutes is up, so let's go ahead and get another reading. Oh man, that went in just like butter. Ooh, 203, 185-ish, 193, 4. Okay, let's see what we are over here. Right around 200 and 201. Okay, let's see here. You know, this is going through like butter, so I'm thinking we are ready to pull this thing and get ourselves set up for resting. So what you want to do from here is get you a towel and a couple sheets of heavy duty aluminum foil. Let's go ahead and pull the pork butt off the pit and set it right in the center and wrap this thing up tight. Okay, once you got it nicely wrapped, go ahead and set your timer for 1 hour. Alright, now the moment of truth. Let's go ahead and unwrap this and let's see how well we did. And also keep in mind that I did not transfer this to a dry cooler or anything like that. It's set on this cutting board for the full 1 hour. Man, I'll tell you, this thing looks gorgeous. I love the color of it. Yeah, looking good. Let's go ahead and pull this bone out and let's see if it pulls right out. Oh yeah, look at that. Pulls right out and it is very hot. I mean, really hot. So just want you to take a look at the bone, how clean it is. So I went ahead and put my hot mitts on because this thing is really hot. And we're going to go ahead and tear into this thing and see how we did. And oh yeah, I even got a smoke ring in there. Very nice, moist, tender. Oh yeah, for only 4 hours and 50 minutes, this thing is cooked to perfection. And remember, this is just a cheap cut of meat, and I believe it's select grade because it wasn't on the label. But I'm going to add an extra, say 10 minutes for pulling, so a solid 5 hours from the refrigerator to pulling. That's not bad at all. I'm really liking this hot and fast method. Look at that, pulling apart like butter. Very nice. Most people will use a leave-in meat thermometer. I normally don't because I have a lot of experience on cooking meats like this, low and slow, but not hot and fast. But I could kind of gauge by the time, looks, the feel, the way the meat temp probe goes into the meat. This is very easy to do, really fast, and with amazing results. I mean, what more can you ask for? If you're pressed for time, hot and fast is the way to go. Let's go ahead and add our Sweeetheat sauces. First, we're going to start out with the sweet St. Louis. And wow, it has a really good smell to it. Not too much vinegar. It smells sweet. It has a little bit of sriracha smell to it. I could smell the garlic, some of the honey. I mean, just wow. It really, and it pours out. It's pretty thin, as you can see. Now let's move on to the Sweeeheat Bacon Barbecue Brew. Let's go ahead and shake the bottle up some. This stuff's pretty thick. And I'll tell you what, I did smell it. And it has a really good bacon. It has a little bit of cinnamon I smell. Some of the Worcestershire. The little bit of coffee in there I could smell. And some cloves. I mean, this stuff really smells good. Probably the best smelling barbecue sauce I've used so far to date. So we'll go ahead and get this poured on and mixed in. Let's go ahead and taste a sweet St. Louis and see what we got. Yes, it has a very, very nice light vinegary taste. Amazing flavor. And we'll definitely be using this again. So now let's go ahead and try the Sweeeheat Bacon Barbecue Brew. And right off the bat, you get that nice bacon, a little bit of garlic. That cinnamon flavor is so light of the cinnamon, but it's perfect. It's a perfect blend. I will definitely be using this for future cooks. I'm going to give the rub and both of these sauces some big thumbs up because it's incredible flavor, and you guys won't be disappointed if you ordered from them. They have excellent customer service, fast shipping, and great products. And if I haven't mentioned, those bottles are glass. They're not plastic bottles. Although I will mention that these shakers here with the rub, those are plastic. If you're interested in any of Sweeeheat products, you can follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and also visit their website for ordering. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, and share to your friends. Thank you and have a good day.